As I was hitting upload on the last video, the Colts made yet another legendary re-signing. What's going on, Sports Talk Indy? My name's Elijah. I'm here to cover anything Colts, anything that's going on with the Indianapolis Colts. There are literally deals going on right now as we speak. So as I was hitting upload on the last video, talking about Michael Pittman getting a deal, Zaire Franklin getting a deal, and Tyquan Lewis getting a deal, as I hit upload, a tweet from Adam Schefter just came across that says, the Colts have agreed to retain defensive tackle Grover Stewart on a 3-year, $39 million deal. This is absolutely nuts. This is by far the craziest day that I've ever seen in NFL history. The league year hasn't even technically started and won't start until Wednesday. But this is a huge, huge, huge deal for the Indianapolis Colts. And here's why. Grover Stewart has been a pillar of this defense, and it seems like Ballard's plan is very clear. Before signing anyone else, he let Xavier McKinney go to the Packers. He let Kevin Byard go to the Bears. Before doing all of that, Chris Ballard has made it very clear. He wants to keep his core intact. And there's a lot of free agents this year. There are still some that we would like to see come back to the Colts. We would like to see either Nyheim Hines or Zach Moss come back to the Colts. We would like to see Julian Blackmon and Kenny Moore come back to the Colts. But this is one of the pillars that I think was absolutely instrumental to where the Colts should be. Grover Stewart I don't know that any player has ever had a 6-game suspension for performance-enhancing drugs play more in their favor than Grover Stewart. In the games that Grover Stewart was out, the Colts went 3-3. They allowed They went 2-4 in the 6 games that Grover Stewart was out. They allowed 37 points to the Jags, 39 points to the Browns, 38 points to the Saints, 13 points to the Panthers, and 6 points to the Patriots. So they won the last 2, but barely. But I mean barely scooted by on a defense that before that had looked amazing. This is a team that absolutely needs Grover Stewart. And Ballard clearly saw that as well. 3 years, $39 million is nothing to flinch at, and especially for a defensive tackle. But this shows the importance that Ballard sees in retaining his core players. I think that this is absolutely legendary. I mean, in the games he was gone, to give up 39 points to the Browns, led by P.J. Walker and Kareem Hunt. They didn't even have Deshaun Watson or Nick Chubb. This is absolutely insane. To give up 38 points to the Saints is absolutely insane. So this just shows that they desperately need Grover Stewart. They desperately needed help on the run defense. I mean, these guys just ran wild all over the Indianapolis Colts. And it shows that Ballard saw that and saw that this was important. It was important to retain these guys and to give them a new life on the Colts. And I don't know what's going on, if this is like big things come in threes, but every single deal so far that has come across today has been a 3-year deal, which means in 2028, Michael Pittman's going to be a free agent. Zaire Franklin's once again going to be a free agent. And Grover Stewart, something about this 3-year deal in this negotiation. So I don't know what he knows that we don't know. It also lines up with Anthony Richardson's last year on his contract will also be 2028 unless they pick up the 5th-year option. So it really seems that the entirety of what the Colts are doing revolves solely around Anthony Richardson. The Colts have not been good without their quarterback help. And it seems like they're revolving everything around what is Anthony Richardson going to do. It seems like they're looking at, are we going to have to rebuild in 3 years? I think Jonathan Taylor's deal is up in 3 years as well, if I'm not mistaken, unless he added that on. So it all seems like it's literally hanging in the balance of Anthony Richardson. What is he going to do? But back to Grover Stewart. Grover Stewart he's had 208 tackles. He's had 9.5 sacks. And clearly, I mean, you watch this dude play, and every single snap he is in the quarterback's face. Between him and DeForest Buckner, Kwity Paye on the edge, now Tyquan Lewis or Samson and Beckham on the sides, or Deambo on the sides, this is going to be a legendary front, and it shows that Ballard sees the importance of having a pillar core player at every position. They have one on the defensive tackle now with DeForest Buckner and Grover Stewart. They now have Zaire Franklin locked in, and it shows that I would not be shocked if they don't go out and get a safety. either in the draft or in free agency. There's still tons to choose from. Justin Simmons is still out there. But this just shows that Ballard has an interest in keeping his players in and not letting them go to like 1-year deals. Obviously, bringing Michael Pittman back on a 3-year deal when he was franchise tagged. I think this is incredible and another great signing by Chris Ballard to lock him into a 3-year, $39 million contract. So if you like what we're doing, like and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. I'm going to be posting I'm going to be posting videos every single time the Colts make a transaction. So stay up to date on everything going on in sports talk, Indy, and we'll see you on the next one.